January 15, 1947. Los Angeles. The sun had barely risen over the quiet Limert Park neighborhood. A mother walked with her daughter, the usual route to a shoe repair shop. But what they found was no mannequin. It lay in a vacant lot, a pale, broken form, naked, cut in half at the waist, arms raised over the head in a grotesque pose. The blood had been drained, the body scrubbed clean. A Glasgow smile had been carved into the face, from ear to ear, the mouth frozen in a permanent, horrific grin. The woman was young, beautiful, hair dark as coal. Her name? Elizabeth Short. But the papers would name her something else. The Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short was a drifter in a city of lights. A girl with movie star dreams, caught in a town that chews up the beautiful and spits them into the gutter. She wandered from bar to bar, room to room, face to face, always looking for something, a break, a savior, a way out. But Hollywood was not made for girls like her. She was last seen at the Biltmore Hotel, waiting, alone. Days later, pieces of her life began to emerge. Letters, photographs, rumors. Men came forward. Some told lies. Some disappeared. And then, the letters started. Cut from magazines, glued to paper, mailed to the press, to the police. The Black Dahlia Avenger, the sender called himself. Inside one envelope, Elizabeth's birth certificate, her social security card, even an address book, wiped clean with gasoline. The city spiraled. Women clutched purses tighter. Reporters chased ghosts. Detectives ran down dead-end streets. But the killer? He watched, and he smiled, because the greatest performance in Hollywood is the one no one sees coming, and his act was far from over. They called in over 50 suspects, surgeons, actors, ex-lovers, even a bellhop who claimed to know her secrets. None were charged. The trail grew cold, but something darker lingered. Whispers of a doctor, a mansion in Los Feliz, parties filled with masks, scalpels, and screams. A man named George Hodel, a physician, a genius, a monster. In his home, cadaver dogs would later alert. Beneath the concrete, a basement drenched in decay. His own son, an LAPD homicide detective, would grow up to name him the Black Dahlia Killer. But the case was never solved. Not truly, because the Dahlia was never meant to be found. She became legend, a haunting, a ghost with painted lips and a slashed grin, smiling through the decades, watching every wannabe starlet chase her same fate. Hollywood kept shining, but behind the glamour, behind the walk of fame, the streets remember. And if you ever wander too far from the boulevard, down a darkened alley, don't be surprised if you hear it, a laugh, soft and sad, as if from a girl forever waiting for someone to find her.